Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. Today with a fast tutorial and we will build a cave spider XP farm. As you can see, bottom left, we are running Minecraft Snapshot 12W27A, which is very close to 1.3. They will not add new functions, they will just take care of the bugs and do some bug fixing. And that's why we already have the glitchy mobs in single player, as we know them from multiplayer. So that's why XP farm from this snapshot will also work in 1.3. That's why we build it in this snapshot. Okay, so let's get it started. So, and to do this, we will use a nice single player map, which I found online on the forums, and it actually doesn't have one spawner and doesn't have two spawners, but yes, 9 cave spider spawners in total in a very close space, and you can find my position on the screen now. So really easy for you to find this cool location. And actually I cleared out the hallways a little bit already and sealed off unneeded areas. Okay, so first, as you know, a cave spider spawner will, or any spawner will spawn mobs in a 3 high space. From down here to there and there, so 3 levels high, and an 8x8 area all around the spawner. So first we'll freeze this area. Okay, and I'm done. As you can see, there's a pig actually spinning in the spawner, but this is still glitchy. Will be fixed soon, hopefully. And the design I'm using for the spawner actually comes from Etho originally, but I have to give credits to Zisumawild also. I found his video and he did a really cool tutorial about it. Okay, but yeah, we will use this design, but we have to edit it a bit so it works in 1.3 also. Okay, so we need the space, so the cave spiders can spawn in it, and then we need to transport them away for at least 9 blocks, so new spiders will spawn all the time. So for that we use water to get them to one side, so water all on one side of the spawner. Okay, and you can see it floats till here, so to get it up and to one point we will use stairs. Okay, then next we need to place signs up here for more water sources. And also we'll add a glass front so we can see what's going on. And now on top we'll have glass so they cannot climb up anymore after they are in the water. And now there comes one important difference. You need one source block at the end and another one just next to it, otherwise it doesn't work so well. It's really important. So now if they get in the water, they get up here and get pushed back into our little tunnel here. So now we have to get them back for at least 9 blocks, so they will spawn indefinite. So this is 1 block away, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's at least till here. But we'll give them even a bit more space so we can add the 2 spawners together afterwards. So let's go on with the tunnel. And of course at the end of the water stream we again have to make a step so that it can make a longer tunnel. And of course at the end we'll have our standard holding with an iron bar on top. Okay, so let's try it out. Let's switch off the light. Okay, and let's change the game mode. And also get out of peaceful. And now let's try it out. So as you can see, this will transport the cave spiders really fast to our little holding device here. Much faster than the next spawning wave, because the spawner will spawn mobs between 10 to 40 seconds. So you can see they are already here, and the next ones are not spawned yet. It never gets glitched up or something, it always works perfectly fine with the glitchy multiplayer mobs. Multiplayer mobs because they merged single player and multiplayer mob behavior together. So that's why multiplayer is now single player mob behavior. And as you can see, they jump back sometimes to the tunnel, but this is alright, they will get pushed by the next mobs coming. Okay, so you can see in a short time we can gather a lot of cave spiders with this method. Okay, so next we need to crunch them to get them to a one-hit kill. So for that we will add some redstone, but first we need some space. Okay, so next we need two sticky pistons to crunch them. One here, one there. The lower one can actually push glass, because it just blocks off the other cave spiders coming, and it will not hurt them. But the top one needs to be out of a solid block, so we can really crunch them. So now we'll add redstone for it. We need a lever to activate everything. And the first redstone will go directly to the lower piston. And then we need something like this. And also this line will go directly to this torch with a 2-tick delay. So let's try it out. Yes, crushing them, and now we need another redstone signal to open the upper piston again, the crunch piston, so they will be perfectly one-hit kill. And for that we need actually 14 redstone repeaters. Okay, now all the redstone is done. So we have our lever, which activates the lower piston directly, and also activates the upper piston directly with a 2-tick delay. And then goes on afterwards to a 14 redstone repeaters delay, which are all set to 4 ticks all the way around, and back to the piston, which then pulls back the upper piston. So they are perfectly one-hit kill. And let's try it out. Okay, so just a quick test. I collected around 20 cave spiders in there now, so let's try it out. Okay, Now the lower piston blocks off the next spiders, so they don't get into the holding cage, and all the others are perfectly one-hit kills. All of them. And just to demonstrate, you could also use instant damage potions on them, which will kill all of them immediately. And to collect all the loot, you just get in one of the corners and get everything. So, space for the next round. Okay, now I do the same things for the second spawner, just a bit faster. So first, the free space. Okay, then the water. Stairs. Glass front. A row of signs. 2 water source blocks on each end behind the signs. The tunnel. So now we need water there. And some glass. And then you can see they fit perfectly together in the holding area. So they're not connected. Or if you don't want to connect them in the holding area, you just connect streams like this, where they just float perfectly together in the block before the stair. Let me show you from above. One stream coming here, one stream coming here, ending both here, and then going up. Okay, let's try them out. So as you can see, I got to over 100 mobs quite fast. They glitch around like crazy, but all of them actually here, so they are fine. So let's try out the crusher. And a splash potion of instant damage. Okay, so this was my tutorial on the Cave Spider XP farm. If you like it, leave a like. I see you next time.